टाइगर को हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं हम?
सर चीता।
चीता कहते हैं। चीता कहाँ कहाँ मिलता है विश्व में? चीता कहाँ मिलता है?
जी सर।
और बाघ कहाँ मिलता है?
सर जो एशियन टाइगर है वो गुजरात के प्रसिद्ध है, गिर वन के।
सर
आप कुछ भ्रमित नहीं हो रही हैं? टाइगर, चीता, शेर में तीनों बताइए कौन कौन होते हैं।
और प्रीलिम्स
शेर क्या होता है, बाघ क्या होता है, और चीता आप कह रही थी। मैं कह रहा हूँ कि मान लीजिए आप लेपर्ड बताना चाहें तो लेपर्ड बता दीजिए, चीता बताना चाहें चीता बता दीजिए। तीनों में अंतर बताइए।
जी सर।
चीता इटसेल्फ चीता है सर।
वही चीता एक अलग ही,
लेपर्ड अलग है।
भारत में तो मिलेगा भी नहीं, पर कोई नहीं बताइए।
सर माफी चाहती हूँ, मैं एग्जैक्ट नहीं बता पाऊँ।
आपके प्रीलिम्स में क्वेश्चन भी था इस बार का, ये आपके आरएस में ये।
टेक यू सीट।
थैंक यू सर।
आप पिछली बार भी यही सूट पहन के गए थे?
यस सर।
एक मिनट जरा खड़ा हुई। मुझे पता नहीं इसकी लेंथ कम लग रही है आपकी।
यही पहन के गया था।
थोड़ा छोटा हो गया है।
छोटा हो गया है। प्लीज आप, ये उम्र तो नहीं है कि बढ़ रहे होंगे।
पर ये सूट है कि ये कॉम्बिनेशन है?
सूट है सर।
अलग कलर लग रहे हैं ऊपर नीचे के मेरे तो।
लाइट्स का सर
आपके पास इसके अलावा कोई सूट है क्या?
नहीं सर।
नहीं, कोई बात नहीं।
अब तो आप सर्विस में है, खरीद लेंगे, उसमें क्या दिक्कत है। अप्रैल तक तो जितने सब ये लोग जाएंगे उनमें से दोस्तों से ले लीजिएगा इंटरव्यू वालों को, ठीक है?
अभी तक
कंसिडर इट।
यस सर, आई विल।
आई एम जस्ट।
अभी तक आपके प्रपोजल आने शुरू हुए कि नहीं? सच से बताओ।
नहीं सर।
नहीं।
You must have read the Indian Constitution?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, which is the most beautiful article of the Indian Constitution?
So Article 32, sir.
Article 32 is the most beautiful article, even better than the freedoms and other in the same part, other articles which guarantee constitutionally guarantee the fundamental rights. Why?
So it also comes under the
Right.
But and if you are not having Article 32, just having the rights, and we are not able to get it enforced through the courts, that will be a kind of less use. So in that sense, Article 32 is guarantor of those rights which are already mentioned in the fundamental part 3 of the fundamental rights.
And there must be some article which is ugliest. You don't want, you wish it had not been there in the Constitution, but unfortunately we are forced to have.
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware. I haven't felt for any such article that it should have been in our Constitution, sir.
Okay. मैथमेटिक्स के साथ आपने परीक्षा दी है
जी।
ये बताइए कि जब हम जॉन नैश की बात करते हैं गेम थ्योरी के लिए, क्या अलग है उस सिद्धांत में जिसकी वजह से इसे इतना महत्वपूर्ण माना जाता है? व्हाट इज गेम थ्योरी?
सॉरी सर, मुझे पता नहीं मैं इसके बारे में।
कोई बात नहीं, चलिए। आपने तो मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग भी किया है
जी।
बॉयलर्स पे बात करेंगे, याद आएगा? चलिए बताइए, एक बेसिक बैबकॉक विलकॉक्स बॉयलर क्या होता है?
सर नहीं
पता है। बॉयलर बिल्कुल छोड़ दें। आईसी इंजन?
क्या आईसी
इंजन अच्छे से याद। स्ट्रोक वॉल्यूम क्या होती है?
स्ट्रोक वॉल्यूम स्वेप्ट बाय पिस्टन फ्रॉम बॉटम डाउन सेंटर टू टॉप डाउन सेंटर इज कॉल्ड स्ट्रोक वॉल्यूम।
गुड। एंड इन एमपीएफआई इंजन, अगर हम एमपीएफआई इंजन की बात करें तो उसमें वॉल्व मैकेनिज्म कैसे काम करता है? क्या वही वैसे ही रहता है जैसा कि स्पार्क प्लग वाले इंजन में रहता है, या कुछ अलग तरीके से?
सर एमपीएफआई इंजन के बारे में
नहीं मालूम
जी।
चलिए, एक सामान्य जो मोटरसाइकिल का इंजन है 100 सीसी का
जी,
उस इंजन में स्पार्क प्लग में कितना वोल्टेज दिया जाता होगा कि वो स्पार्क प्लग देता है?
सर स्पार्क प्लग इंजन में पेट्रोल यूज किया जाता है, उसका इग्निशन टेम्परेचर बहुत हाई होता है, अप्रोक्सीमेटली 1000 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड।
ये तो टेम्परेचर हुआ, मैं वोल्टेज जानना चाह रहा हूँ। स्पार्क तो किसी वोल्टेज से आएगा ना। यस प्लीज डू।
Good evening, sir.
गुड इवनिंग, प्लीज टेक योर सीट।
Thank you, sir.
You're Mr. Vishal Khatri.
Yes, sir.
Vishal, I can see that you're basically from Maharashtra,
Yes,
Nagpur.
sir. Yes, sir.
I can also see that you have done your bachelor's in engineering in civil engineering from IIT Bombay.
Yes, sir.
That is the last degree you passed?
No, sir. I also went to Ashoka University for a postgraduate diploma. It's called Young India Fellowship. That was from 2014 to 2015.
Okay, you got this Young India Fellowship. It's a 1-year program?
This is a 1-year program, sir.
Okay, and that was in 2015.
14 to 15. I graduated in 2015.
What is the objective of Young India program?
Sir, this is basically a liberal arts program. It provides an exposure to a broad range of topics, including all the liberal arts, economics, literature, history, sociology, etc. Within that,
So it's a BA program for masters.
Yes, sir. I think it does not go into as much depth as a master's degree would, but it just touches on all of these subjects.
And what are they trying to make you out of a political leader?
Not really, sir. So people go their separate paths. Many people go into academia, many people go into journalism, people start working on their jobs, etc.
Because I'm baffled that why you joined this program.
Sir, so my reason was joining was very clear. I basically wanted to study liberal arts formally, but I never got an opportunity except doing a couple of electives at IIT. And this was a one-year program which provided exposure to all of these disciplines. That's why I enrolled for it.
Okay. And why do you want to join Forest Services?
Sir, while I was working at my previous job, which was at Boston Consulting Group, I happened to do a project with the Rajasthan government where I worked very closely with the mining, environment and other departments. There I realized the scale and the challenges that this job offers. That's the primary reason. Other reasons include, sir, the variety of work. You can work across disciplines in forest services, including rural livelihoods, tourism, wildlife management and forests, of course. It is also a public facing job, and that's the kind of job I am interested in.
Vishal, I'm always baffled by the idea of having a forest service in India. I do understand why we had it in colonial times. In colonial times, the forests were a resource to exploit, right?
Yes, sir.
To exploit for the colonial reasons.
Right, sir.
Why are we continuing with the forest service still? I mean, what is the rationale of having a forest service if we have stopped looking forest as a resource to exploit and we treat it as a resource to preserve?
Right, sir. So first point, sir, even while the aim has changed from exploitation to preservation, it still requires scientific management and conservation of forests in terms of what species to grow, what the mix should be, where the afforestation should be done, etc. The second key reason, sir, is related to tourism and wildlife conservation. So if we did not have an elaborate administrative setup for wildlife conservation, many of the species would have gone extinct.
May I come in, sir?
Yes, please do.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Please take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're Mr. Ajay Jain. Ajay, I can see that you are basically from Rajasthan, Savai Madhopur. I can also see that you did your BTech from MNIT Allahabad.
Yes, sir.
That was in year 2014 BTech, Electronics and Communication Engineering.
Yes, sir.
And currently you are IRTS officer.
Yes, sir. Indian.
Which batch is it?
Sir, it is last year 2017 batch.
So you recently joined service?
Yes, sir.
How many months?
It's already 3 months, sir.
3 months. You're still in training.
Yes, sir.
So you're not happy with the IRTS, or since you appeared before joining, so you thought that you should appear in the interview?
Sir, IRTS is a good service, and I found it also very good during the training period also. But if given a choice, IAS and IPS service preference will be better for me, as there is a more opportunity to work with the grassroots level, and which will increase my job satisfaction.
But almost all these things are available with IRTS also. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be trying to get into IAS. It's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong in trying for IAS. But be it IRTS or IAS, why exactly government service? You are basically, and why the civil services? You are trained engineer. You should actually be into technical services. Even if the government service is required, you should be in Indian engineering services rather than Indian civil services.
I think I am agree with your point that it is engineering service is also good. But if we see the impact which I can see by my actions or my decisions, which will directly give me immense satisfaction, is the criteria, and further the job opportunity and the career prospect in the civil services is better than the engineering services.
Ajay, since you're already in service, you can probably advise us. Almost 70% of the candidates we are interviewing, they are engineers. Something is seriously wrong with our civil services development history, that engineers, rather than being into their core domain, get into civil services. It appears that civil services has taken disproportionate amount of power and influence as it should have in any democracy. What is your opinion?
Yes, sir. As you have already said, that more than 70% are engineers. So maybe the reason that the career opportunities which is available in the country for the engineer. Yes, sir. As you have already said, that more than 70% are engineers. So maybe the reason that the career opportunities which is available in the country for the engineers is not as much as good as compared to the it should be. But in like we see in the computer science domain, there is a very good career opportunity. So the computer science engineers are coming lesser in the this civil services area as compared to the other engineering domains like electrical or electronics. That's because we don't have the research or innovation and the better career prospect or opportunities in the India itself. So the people try to move towards Indian engineering service or Indian administrative service or these civil services. So preparing for engineering services again then a big task because there are very limited seats. So then the student starts preparing for the civil service because there are more chances and more number of seats there.
Here with IAS Railways, what is the rationale of in 2019 a government running trains? I mean, government should. It's not government's business to run trains, don't you think?
Yes, sir. We should start privatizing the different domains of the Indian Railways, like non-core areas, like medical facilities, school facilities, sanitation, and different things. Then slowly, the infrastructure creation, like manufacturing or the laying of infrastructure, rolling stock, then which will attract the investment and technology in the Indian Railways. So, and government has started doing this, like we have dedicated freight corridor which is completely foreign funded also.
I was looking at your application form and it appears that while your father is a businessman, your mother stays at home and she's a homemaker. How come she still have that kind of income, annual income?
Sir, the annual income is two major sources. The first is the rental income which we have. The building is in her name. So the rental income whichever comes is shown as his income. Second is the agricultural land is also with us. So the agriculture produce which we sold in the market is also taken as income for her.
Thank you.